x by 2 that you run, y would change by 4. If you change x by 1, y would change by 2. That's the slope. It's the number multiplying x. And this is plus 1. Plus 1 is where the line meets the y-axis. Okay. Now, from last week, as a side note, I want to decide. It's a good point, I think. Last week we were trying to solve 2x plus 1 is equal to 2x plus 2. This equation doesn't have a solution. Like, you cannot make this work no matter what you choose for x in the number system we are working. Now, what does it mean to solve this equation generally? For which value of x, the left-hand side and the right-hand side turn out to be the same number. You could have found that number if this were a 3. This, now try to, I have the values of the left-hand side for each value of x on this line. What would the line be like, right, if I had this, y is equal to, it would be a parallel line.
And then just over 2.
X is, yeah.
So up 2 and over 2.
This would be y is equal to 2x plus 2.
So your rise is still 2, but your...
Yeah, it has the same slope, but a different y-intercept. So these two lines are going to be parallel, because they have the same slope, parallel lines, and they will never meet again.
They never end. They continue.
They never converge towards each other. Euclidean geometry. Right? And some parallel lines don't intersect in Euclidean geometry. So on a sphere, right? Yes. A triangle can have 3 right angles, right, on a sphere. A triangle can go, if it covers half of the sphere, the sum of the interior angles can be 540. And parallel lines can intersect on a sphere. Right? Line is a geodesic. Any point on a line is connected by the shortest path, assuming you are constrained by the geometry, Euclidean plane geometry. Any point on this line is a geodesic. Those great circles, they have names for it. Longitude, latitude, right? Latitudes are the ones, latitudes are not lines.
Yay!
Latitudes are not lines, but longitudes, great circles are lines. Right? They can meet at the pole. They are geodesic, they are lines, and those parallel lines meet at the pole. For instance, here though, Euclidean, if you have two lines that are parallel to each other, they don't meet. What would it mean to solve this equation? Basically, find me where the two lines intersect. But these never intersect. No solution. That was that. They never intersect. Parallel lines don't intersect in our geometry. And a line is a geometry. So this equation like this that we were working on last week, why does this not have a solution? If you make a graph of this line and this line, these two lines never meet. There is no solution.
Okay.
So if they had a different slope, 2x plus 1 is equal to 3x plus 1. This will definitely have a solution, because if you make a graph of this, it will have a slope of 2. If you make a graph of this, it will have a slope of 3. Two lines with different slopes have to meet at some point, and they will meet only at one point. There is a unique solution here.
So basically, no solution will always equal parallel lines.
Parallel lines. Yeah, you can think of the equations from last week, no solution, as parallel lines.
Mhm. And then no solution, yeah, all right.
No solution. Parallel lines never meet in Euclidean. Yes. From last week, you don't need to remember this to get those questions right, and we never did any graphing last week. But there is a connection actually, what we are doing here and these kinds of equations we were solving last week. How would you solve this?
-1.
X is 0, right?
Oh, yeah.
So if you make a graph of this line, right, they will meet here when x is 0, but it will have a different line. So y is equal to 3x plus 1, it will be a steeper line. And that's where they will meet, when x is 0, and when y is 1. When x is 0, both sides, left and right, have become 1. So this equation would be something like this. X is 0, y is 1 here. This is one line. This is the highest slope. And that's the solution. They would meet. These two lines, they don't meet, they are parallel. In the plane they don't. If you want to link from last week, if you want to link what we are doing here at home. Okay, I will start. Before we start, just this much alone. Slope intercept form, vocab IK. Slope intercept form, y by itself. Then the number multiplying x is the slope. And visually it means if I change x by 1, how much does my y change? Slope. How steep the line is. And that's the y-intercept. Where does the line meet the y-axis? Oh, when two lines are perpendicular, when two lines are parallel, they have the same slope.
Yeah, I get it. Perpendicular just means they intersect.
Perpendicular means they'll make a 90-degree angle.
Yeah, intersect the diagonal.
If you increase an angle by 90 degrees, I'm looking at the tangent lines have the same slope. And they never meet in the flat space. Now, please give yourself 30 seconds. Slope intercept form. Slope and intercept, you can read it from any equation in slope intercept form. Visually, as a picture, that's the graph. And you will see questions modified in one way. For instance, why don't this line, I can rewrite it as y minus 2x is equal to 1. If this equation is true, this has to be true too. But this is not a slope intercept form. I can write 2y minus 4x, multiply the left hand side by 2, and the right hand side by 2. They are all the same line. But this is the one in the slope intercept form, some voltage. Y is L1 on one side.
I have a question. So, will there be a question on the final where we have the graph and we have to write the
I think there will be questions like
equation?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Okay.
Did you look at the practice final yet?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Let's just
Yeah.
let's just focus on these questions first.
Okay. Okay, I want to focus on these kinds of questions first, the new stuff.
And then, of course, we will do full 30 question practice test before Thursday. Right? This question, 2,430 divided by 54.
There's gonna be a remainder.
Yeah, so, I'm skipping it for the moment if you don't have any questions. Right? I'm just trying to get the questions with lines in there. 5 over 11, 5 over 55, I'm going ahead, 1 over 11, whatever. 55. We will do a full complete 30, just not today. Improper, proper, whatever. You remember the Pearson way and stuff like that. Division of fractions, and then turn it into a multiplication. 3 decimals, that's 65 over 1,000, 13 over 200. Decimals and stuff like that, if you are doing an addition or a subtraction with decimals, align the decimal dot, and you know where the decimal dot is going to be, the elements and stuff. That's one of the easy ones, divide by 100, multiply by 100, depending on which direction you are looking for conversion. Okay. Are we doing the final? Why don't we see it?
You
Yeah.
will.
It is going through everything.
And it's 30 questions, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's the last-
'Cause that's 30.
Negative minus a negative.
I was
like
doing
one.
okay at first, and then they just start getting very difficult.
Negative
Around
divided
about
by
the
a
first
positive
5,
is
I was
negative.
there.
So you put the negative sign here, it's a good idea, it worked for me. And then, do your thing. Or your,
Distributive properties,
yeah, your,
combined.
It's on the paper.
yeah, it's.
Oh, okay, I thought it was trying to like put a name to the paper.
How would you go about, which one would you do first?
Parentheses.
7 minus 4 is a 3. And then you would take the square, 3 square is 3 times 3, times 8, 9
9 times
8.
8.
Oh.
It's not 24.
I was doing
72 minus 50, this part is 15, 72 minus 15 is
7,
57.
yeah.
Okay. This is one of the easy questions.
I was doing 3.
Distributing it, be careful with your minus signs, plus signs, negative, positive. and
Mm-hmm.
Combine which terms are like quadratic terms, x squared terms. So the first and the last you can combine.
So
The linear terms, x and x, and these are constants, 5 and x. Evaluate. So you replace x, when x is negative 3. The square of negative 3 is this, again, yeah, it's a positive line. Because the parentheses are around negative 3. So this means I'm taking the square of negative 3. So square of negative 3 is square of anything. The number times itself. Negative 3 times negative 3. Then 2 negatives get you
A positive.
positive value multiplied there. So this question would be 2 times 9, 18. What about the second term, 4x? Now it's near 4 times negative 3. So that would be, the whole thing would be a 6.
Yeah.
Okay. But anyway, we will do a full complete test. Nested parentheses, Pearson's advice. Work your way from inside out. You don't have to. I think so. Whatever, Pearson way of doing it, first multiply both sides by 5 if you had to. So this becomes, you start with this, multiply both sides by 5. So this side is 4x, this side is 140, and then divide by 4, 35. If you had to. When you have equations like this, but the coefficients are not whole numbers. That's the Pearson way of doing it, but do it in any way you want. What would you do here? The number you are multiplying by would be 56.
Ah. Dang, I don't know.
If you, 56 is 8 times 7.
Mhm.
If you multiply by 56,
Okay.
you will get rid of the fractions. But don't forget to denote these. Right?
Right.
And then the things too. So Ani was the question, was think about it. Solve this equation, this type of question, you have to get rid of the parentheses first, turn it into some number times x plus some number on the left, and on the right, and then do it.
Are you gonna have to go over our like sheet that we wrote out or whatever, just to make sure it's not like crazy or you don't care?
I mean, it's up,
It's
whatever
your
you.
cheat sheet.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but like last week he said something about like not doing this, which was obvious, but I didn't know if you had to check it.
No, I'm not
Okay.
gonna check it, but it should be typed
I read it, but yeah.
or written.
Or handwritten, yeah.
Because you are getting something just by writing it.
Mhm.
So,
Oh, what was the answer to that problem right there that you just number?
this one,
Yes.
this one we didn't do, but
I seen it last night when I was working on quiz number 3.
so
So-
It was like
the,
7
this one is good. I think this is gonna be just x, the multiple.
Yeah.
And this should be what? 6x.
Times, so, yeah.
Because 6
6x.
times,
Right. Okay. Got it. I just want to make sure I did that right.
it's asking you to type something in. But are there any graph questions here? A number is.
Easy. All those words just make it look more hard than it is.
Oh,
So
oh,
there's like 2.
okay, so this is one of the easy ones, right?
That's the one I did.
This is one of the easy ones. It's asking you to find the coordinates of these points. Just a couple conventions. The convention is, the first number you put in an ordered pair. It's an ordered pair. The number that you have in the pair, I mean, where they are, which one is the first, which one is the second, it makes a difference. Ordered pair.
And it's X.
The first one is x, the second one is y. For each point, it's an easy one. Let's do 1. So it's, we can do mega.
Where are you going to see the points A? Oh, okay. Yeah. Negative 9 and negative.
Oh, this is just the
So
one I had.
x is -9, right?
Yeah.
Look at the point A, projected onto the x-axis. It's 9 units to the left, so
And
x
then
is -9. Y is 1 unit down, -1. Point B, let's do 1. Okay, I know it's an easy one, but let's do 1. But your eyes are better than mine.
Yeah.
Let's do 1. And then Charlie, where's Charlie at the blue point?
C is, 2.
Right. Charlie is here. So this is x,
Negative 1.
-1.
Yeah.
4. Yeah, negative.
And this is y, -4. Delta is the, where is delta?
You gotta come down more on that, yeah. Oh.
Delta is this purple pink point.
So negative 2, negative 8.
-2. And then echo,
Is 0.
echo, yeah, echo is on the y-axis, x is 0. Right?
So you did the x-axis first and then the y?
That's the convention. The first number is x, the second number is y. If we had agreed that
Okay.
it's the other way, everything would have a perfect apart. But
That is easy.
so 0, right? And what is the y?
3? Negative 2.
Negative 3.
Yeah, but I couldn't even count
Yeah, negative 3, thank you. And there is one more point, this yellow point. I call it line
That'd be
right
7.
Positive 2, correct, and negative 7. One of the easy ones. Right. The first one is X, the second one is Y. Or easy. So 25. Okay. Right. This equation, the equation that you see here for the line. It's not Volcher, it's not in slope-intercept form, but it's still a line, right? It's asking you to find the missing numbers in, those 2 points are on the line. 5x minus 3y is equal to 11. That's an equation for a line, even though it's not in slope-intercept form. It's a linear equation. If you plot all the points whose x and y satisfy this equation, you will get a line. These two, A and B, are 2 points on the line, so they have to satisfy this equation. Otherwise, they wouldn't build the line. For the first one, you are given x.
X equals -2.
The first number is x. For the second point, the point in Bravo, you are given y. So that's something you need to catch. X is -2. Take that x, plug it into this equation, solve for y. When you plug this -2 as x, it becomes an equation in y alone. 5 times -2 minus 3y is 11.
How do we figure out that x is -2?
It's the
It
first
tells you
number.
right there on the A and B.
Oh, okay.
And it's like right there, it'll, like the MX is the left.
Okay.
left number, and then the Y is always the number on the right, if you're looking like at an equation.
5 times -2
-10.
minus 3y is equal to 11. Solve for y from here. Let's see if we can. It doesn't matter whether your variable is x or y. What number do you need y to be to make this work?
It would be 3 times 3.
You are solving for y from
Needs
this
to be 4.
And at the end, plug it in here and see if it works as a check.
Yeah, but isn't Y the 3? So wouldn't it be 3 times the 3?
That's for the second part.
Yeah, that's what
For
I'm saying.
the question is asking you to find the second number, to find the missing number here.
Isolate
Ah.
y on one side.
So
you have
if
to-
x is -2, why should y be?
Got it.
Right? So the way we were doing it, just have y on one side of the equation and a number on the other side. Here it's easy, just it is just if you have to do it Pearson way or your way.
So -7 for the first one.
-7.
That's the Y.
From this point on, how would you go about it?
So
Pearson way.
-10.
-3y is equal to move that minus 10 to the other side, 2 and 1, and y is equal to -7. So if x is -2, y is -7. So this line passes through where? Somewhere in here. -7.
20.
Now there is another point on the line, but you know it's y this time. If y is 3,
3y. So y
now
-7.
for part B, y is 3. Now you have, if you plug that 3 as y, you'll have an equation in x. part B of the question, second part of the question, look at the ordered table, You are asked to find the first number, which is x, you are given the second number, which is y. So that's an equation, is x. You need to find the first number in the second part. The second part, 5x minus 9 is 11, plus 9 divided by 4, add a 9, and then by 5, I'm sorry. X is 4. Okay. So how would you type your answer here? You will go to here and you would put
-7.
-7. And then you would come here and 4, right? 4?
Bam.
These 2 points are on this line. And if you know two points on a line, that's the rule only. The line which uses. If you know 2 points, you know 2 lines. It's an easy one. Okay. So let's see if we can. Okay, now let's try to solve this one. Okay, let's read the question together. You could have the following equation by plotting 3 points. You don't need to do 3. 2 points are enough. And connecting them and extending them forever. Any 2 points on the line is connected by the shortest path, which is this one. Use a table of values to organize the order table. Okay, just like what we did here. Right? Just like what we did here. If I can find 2 points on the line, we don't need 3. The rest is just connecting them and extending it forever. Right? Let's try to find 2 points on the line, just like what we did here, right? Just like what we did here in this question. Let's try to find 2 points on the line. Alright, make your life easy.
So it's
Choose
x
2 nice numbers.
3
For x, let's say, you can do it by 2.
y
Say,
8.
really, it's very similar to what we did here. I'm trying to find, we found 2 points, right? X is negative 2, y is negative 2. X is 4, y is 2. Let's try to find 2 points. What's the equation?
5x plus 3. 5x plus 3 plus 3y equals 18.
Right. I need 2 points on the line. Why not? X is 0. 6. Some point on the line is going to hit this X. And
How do you know x is 0?
you can pick anything you want. I need 2 points on the line. I need 2
Oh, okay.
coordinates. I need the coordinates of 2 points
Right.
on the line. X is 0, X is 1.
Okay.
Let's say. What are the corresponding values of 1? Plug it in and then solve for 1.
So you can use any number?
Yeah. I just need 2 points on the line.
Okay. You're just showing them you know how to graph, solve and graph.
If I know 2 points on the line, either these 2 points, or these 2 points, or any other 2 points, I know the whole line.
But it has to be mathematically correct, like, you
Yeah,
gotta.
yeah.
I can't just pick 2 random points to make a
Yeah.
line.
As long as you have the coordinates of any 2 points correct, you can work with those 2 points.
So everybody might have a different answer, but will still be
The answer
right.
is going to be the same.
Oh, the answer's gonna be the
The
same?
graph is going to turn out to be exactly the same. You choose some 2 points, you choose. The graph is going to be the same.
It doesn't
No,
necessarily
bro.
have to start in that 7 bit because it's still going through the y.
Yeah, I
axis
see what you're
anyways.
saying, I see what you're saying.
So
I see what
it's,
you're saying.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, I get that. But then at the same time, like, it's just not computing in my head if I had like 2 as x. And then I solved it for the rest, and then Like, it's just not
Yeah.
computing.
Even if you guys pick a different pair of points, the line is gonna
Will
turn
still
out to be the
intersect.
same.
Yeah, okay.
It comes depend on the points you choose. Make your life easy. I mean, if you wanna work with other points, fine. You pick y and then solve for x if you can. All I need is an x and a y that satisfy this equation. That's one point. If I know a second point, I know the line. God, it's more or
I don't know if you said this already, but why do you have two X's up there?
all I need is a coordinate. I chose x, I could have chosen a y and then solve for x. Here,
Oh, you're just simply solving for X's. Okay.
there are infinitely many x and y points,
That's all right.
x and y coordinates on the line. I need two of them.
But yeah, my.
No, it's good. I'm good.
So, it's gonna be 5 plus 3 plus 3y equals 18.
So 5 is one for the first.
And then minus 8.
X is 0, y is 5. Thank you, Giovanna. Check it out. X and y. X
Oh,
and y.
10.
Yeah.
Oh. While you guys are here, first, I'm happy that for the first 2 weeks, as of this past Thursday, when we met last time, I checked this class goes by 4 weeks before you know it. It's over. Everybody turned in the form stuff. That's good. That's good. Because sometimes I check to keep asking people to turn stuff. Everybody turned it in. I picked the highest one and posted it. Week 3, you guys still owe me anything from week 3? You finished the practice test and the test?
Yes,
So,
finished.
And this week we will do another practice final. And the post-test, don't forget 5 points.
Can we do that like today if we wanted, or you want us to wait till the end?
I don't care.
The
but-
post-test, yeah.
Yeah, the
And
post,
there's a practice assessment for the post-test too, which is like,
no, it's the same as the pre-test, isn't it?
yeah, there's a I checked, there's like a post-test, and then there's like a practice, and it says like, it'll help you on the post-test.
That's
what I
news
said.
to me. It's the first time I heard about it. I didn't know that.
I only see post-test, I don't see a practice one.
So,
Okay, there may be some issues. Let me have a look at this post-test. What's going on? I don't know.
But can we go ahead and do it, or you want us to wait?
I mean, it looks like,
Yeah, the post-test is titled BB post-test, and.
is it
then-
under week 4?
yep, I see it.
And is this the one that you guys are supposed to do?
Yeah, but there's a
Because I never
practice
seen it before.
too, up there.
Up there where?
Wait, scroll down.
Yo,
Wait, it's above the post-test, you see week 4
Week 4 course objectives.
Judges practice and
Oh.
and it says it'll help
Hey
you
there.
on the post-test. So I guess
Thank
you do
you.
that one first and then the post-test.
Go on. But he may not be counting that.
No, I mean, I this, again, our policy, Kaiser policy, 5% post-tax, right? And I think this is supposed, this is what you're supposed to
And
turn.
then it says gas price does not impact your forestry.
Oh, okay, so
Okay,
that's-
yeah, I didn't see that.
It automatically goes to the variable as 5%. Right?
Yeah.
And there is one question that I have to give.
Alright, so question for, oh, I'm sorry.
There is one for all updated or whatever.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
So, for the Y, right now I have 3Y equals 10. But see, I feel like that could,
Oh,
I,
yeah, so make your life is, all right, okay.
but I can't understand
Now,
why. Hello?
if, okay, this becomes, 10 over 3, right?
Oh, okay.
10 over 3.
I thought that was wrong.
No, that's correct.
Okay,
3y is equal to 10, y is 10 over 3.
okay.
But the thing is, how am I going to find this point on the grid?
Exactly my question.
Because this is a whole number, right? Okay, why not? Do this.
Okay.
Forget about it. This is a point on the line. There is nothing wrong with it. It's just that you can't locate it there. Y is 0. Y is 0. What is x? Now it's going to be a whole number. Y is 0. What is x?
Are we gonna have to do this every time? Like, what if we have two, like, whole numbers after X?
Okay, then you are good to
Then
go.
we're good to go. But
Yeah.
if we have a fraction in the Y, then we have to plug in.
Because you,
Okay.
there is nothing wrong with the second point. X is 1, y is 10 over
But you can't
Oh,
Oh,
it
you
is
can't
a
put it.
fraction. Okay. I thought I got that wrong because it's a fraction, but I got it right.
Y is 0.
And then the X for that coordinate there would be 3.
Okay, these are points that I can.
Okay, I know how to do this.
Oh,
Right?
yeah, 'cause that's the same thing.
0, 5, and 3, 0.
Better work out that.
Are on the line. Are on the line. Right, look at these 2 points. If that's your x, that's your y, works. The equation checks out. If that's your x, that's your y, checks out, and they are whole numbers. Right?
Mhm.
Now, find those points, again, you need to, how do you do this? Click to enlarge the graph, you first click this. And then you need to click this thing, up right. And then it allows you to put points and you see the coordinates here at the top right. What is my source point? X is 0, y is,
5.
where do I find it? X is 0, y is 5. Look at the top right. X is 0, y is 5. That's a point on the line. Click.
Let me just put it on 4.
Okay. So there. Cancel. X. Click. Is this right now?
Yep, yeah.
What did I just do? Guys, let me just start with the screen. X is 0. You click on this too. Oh, what is the second point? This time X is 3, Y is 0. X is 3, Y is 0.
Bam.
That's the line. Suppose you had found this point on the line
You put it down.
and this point on the line. Once you click those points, it would turn out to be the same exact line. Whichever 2 points you guys choose, it's going to be the same line.
But we can always pick 0 and 1.
Yeah.
Like, just to make it simple. Okay.
If it's a, sometimes 0 doesn't make it. Again, you can end up with a fraction. Just find 2 points that you can locate in the grid. And then you hit save. Or you hit save. Now, what did we do here? This point is the first point we found on the line. We found a second point, but didn't help much. Not that there is anything wrong with it, it's just you can't put. Another point, 3 and 0, this point, x is 3, y is 0. If you know those 2 points on the line, any 2 points on the line, you know the whole line. So there is that. So let's see if next question is also. Okay, find the slope of the straight line that passes 2 points. All right. Slope and x1, y1 and x2, y2 are on the line. Slope is going to be so that's if you need a formula or something. You know the coordinates of 2 points on the line. Right? You know the coordinates of 2. If you have a graph paper, why don't you just locate those 2 points and have a rough idea how the line looks like? Right? One of them is x is 7, x is 7, y is negative 2, somewhere in here. That's the first point. Somewhere around here, that's one of the points. What is it? X is negative 2, negative 8, y is negative 2. The other one is here. Actually, this is a horizontal line. Now have a look at this. I didn't see the numbers. Now the first point, x is 7, y is negative 2. The second point, x is negative 8, y is still negative 2. Right?
So they're not,
Here and here, the line has the same y.
so they're not gonna intersect.
It's a horizontal line. This is a horizontal line. And the slope of a horizontal line is 0, but you can use these two still. y1 and y2 are the same, negative 2. So the difference is 0. You have a 0 here, something other than a 0 here.
Negative.
0 divided by this is again a 0. So what's the slope of this line? It's a horizontal line. Okay, do you have graph paper, or at least you can...
I do not.
It's okay, it's okay. But
I'm
at least you
gonna
can...
have to go.
Is
get
it-
I have
No,
some.
you don't
Is it
have
negative
to.
1?
You don't
She's
have
got
to.
some, I think, so long.
I do, yeah, I have graph paper.
Yeah, so
There you go.
why don't you find those 2 points? You can, I did this on the board.
It would be,
Sketch the line. Find these 2 points. Y is 7, x is 7, y is negative 2. And that's the other point. Find those 2 points. So, and then connect them. See how the line, try to sketch the line. It's a good exercise. It's gonna help you make
you
sense.
just want me to do the twos, or do the whole problem?
I want you to find, to make sense of the answer, the slope is 0. I want you to find these points, locate them, and then with a rule or whatever, just connect them and sketch the line.
Okay.
How does the line look like? It's a horizontal line.
Straight.
It's a horizontal line.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a slope. It's not going up, it's not going down. It's parallel to the x-axis.
So the slope is 0, or is
The slope is
the
0.
undefined?
Yeah.
The slope, for a vertical line, the slope is going to be undefined.
Okay.
But for this one, sketch the line. Try to visualize it. What does this line look like?
Alright.
Find those 2 points, connect them. It's going to be a horizontal line. You should see it.
Is there another way to do it without drawing? Oh, my bad. Alright.
If you know the coordinates of 2 points on the line, use this.
But if you have a graph, or if you can draw, then just draw it out.
Sketching it usually helps. Usually.
It's like plugging.
You
in
don't
your-
have to, but if you do, and you have the time, you do, it usually helps to see the line that you are talking about here. This line is going to be below the x-axis, negative 2. It's going to be this. This line, if you plug these 2 points, is this. That's the line. These are the 2 points on the line. If I know these 2 points, all I have to do, if you have a ruler or something, make your ruler and extend it. That's a horizontal line. It's not going up, it's not going down. The slope is 0. Or if you know the coordinates, that's really nothing more, that's really no different than rise over run, or maybe you go from here to there or here to there. If you know these 4 numbers, the coordinates of 2 points on the line, you can use this to find the slope. It's the same slope here. So for this one, slope is 0. Okay, what about this one? See, y is equal to 6x. Again, try to find 2 points on the line.
So 0 and 1. But there's a number. And you could put any number in there, right? So I could do
Yeah,
X
as long
equals
as
0.
you can find those points on the grid, yeah. I need any 2 points,
Mhm.
any vector you choose. So make
So
easy.
that's just gonna go from the 0 line to the 6, right?
Y is equal to 6x.
Right.
Okay, if x is 0, what is y? No trick questions. If x is 0, what is the corresponding y? 6. If y is equal to 6x, x is 0, y is 6 times 0,
0.
0. So 0, 0 on the line. Zero, 0 on the line. What about x is 1? Why not? Y is equal to, alright, x is 1 is also on the line. Is also on the line. My handwriting is a little bit at the bottom. Okay, x is 0, y is 0. So my point is x is 0, y is 0, it's here. Then x is 1, I can choose anywhere. If x is 1, y is equal to 6. 2 points on the line. Let's find those 2 points on the line and connect it. Right? X is 0, y is 0. That's the first point on the line. There are a ton of lines passing through this point, but if I know a second point on the line, it fixes the line. X is 1, y is 6. These 2 points are on the line. Just connect them and that's it. Let's see 2 more and then we can take it away. Write an equation of the line. Okay, now I will ask you to do this. Okay. You know 2 points on the line, its coordinates. This should tell you everything about the line. The first thing I want you to do, it's not the only, using these 2 points, have a look at I'm glad I didn't erase it. This thing, the step on the red, x1, y1. You know the numbers x1, y1, x2, y2. Use this to get me the slope.
The equation of the line. Okay, write an equation of the line passing
Yes.
through
Be careful with
points.
your- This minus, these subtractions are there. On top of these minus signs, you can have a negative number here or there, or these are fixed.
Okay, so
These are fixed minus signs. But the numbers y and y numbers and x numbers here can themselves be negative.
Negative 13 minus 3 over negative 1 minus negative 3.
Yeah, so what does it turn out to be as a number? It can be a fraction, the slope doesn't have to be a whole number. It can be 0 for a horizontal line.
And negative 16 over negative 4, but then you can divide that, so.
Negative 16 divided by negative 4, positive 4. So the numbers are right, and negative 1, negative 13. My 2 points on the line. Plug them in here. Remember, this minus sign is fixed. Minus, minus. I'm going to put them there. And it doesn't matter which point you choose to be the first or second, but say this is x1, y1, x2, y2, right? y2, negative 13. y1, 3. x2, negative 1. x1, 3. Top, negative 13 minus 3.
Negative 16.
Negative 1 minus 3.
Negative 4.
Negative 16 divided by negative 4 is equal to
Positive 4.
4.
positive 4. Now that's your answer. Simplify your answer. Type your answer in slope-intercept form. Okay, I know my n number here. Right. So the equation for the line, I'm going on here. The equation for the line is equal to slope-intercept form. Y is equal to slope, that number 4, times x plus this b. Now, some of you should choose the first point. Any point on the line must satisfy this equation. Any point on the, otherwise it's not the equation for the line. Choose this point. X is equal to 3, y is equal to 3. Right? For this equation to work, for this point,
You have to pull that.
what should y be? The y is b. B is the unknown. You know y, you know x. If you want to make this work, what does b turn out to? What do you need for b?
1, 1. No.
Y is 3, x is 3. What do you need for b to be to make this equality work?
Wait, 1. Yeah, because, but you're saying B is the y-intercept.
So,
But up there it says B is the y-intercept.
yeah, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to find. This is a point on the line. It must satisfy this equation at the top.
4. right? No?
Plug it in. If you think B is a 4,
That's what I'm-
plug it. X, Y is 3. 3,
equals
4 times 3 plus a B. What is this number?
It's really simple, but for some reason,
It's not. Try it. Plug in a 4. Does this work?
no.
What do you need this number to be?
Wouldn't it be,
Negative?
A negative?
The negative, okay, negative what?
Oh, I don't know, the number, I just assumed it'd be a negative, so you
Okay,
get to a
4
three.
times 3 is equal to what?
12?
12 times what gets you a 3?
4.
12 plus what? I'm sorry. 12 plus some unknown number is equal to 3.
Oh, I see what you're saying, okay, 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 okay. Nine,
Negative.
negative, okay, I'm sorry.
All right.
Negative 9.
This negative 9 is good. Now, you may be thinking, what if I had used this point? Would I get a different B? No.
You shouldn't.
Okay, what about this? Now, x is negative 1, y is negative 13. Repeat the same thing. Negative 13 and negative 1. What should y be?
Oh dear.
Do the same thing,
Yep.
Figure out what.
but using this point. Plug in.
The equation,
This equation has to work for any point on the line,
Yeah, but-
without changing anything.
Right. it's
the
just
answer is
checking
gonna be
it.
y equals 4x plus b. That is the equation. of
Yeah,
the line.
well,
Okay, we're just plugging in numbers and trying to solve it, but that answer is y equals 4x.
I just want to show here
Yeah.
that the same value of b is going to work for this point
Yeah,
too.
and that's how you check it. Yeah, I got that. I just wanted to make sure I knew.
Plug the x and y into the same equation, same b. And also for b, you will see that it's the same negative number. Right? This time, what does this become? So, negative 13 is equal to 4 times negative 1 plus b. Now, to make this work, what do you need b to be? It's interesting.
So it would be, let's see, we got negative
To make this equation
13
It'll
work,
be a 9,
equals
a negative 9.
negative
Same.
4
Bam.
plus.
this equation, y is equal to 4x minus 9,
Plus 4
is satisfied by any point on the
negative
line.
9.
So,
So
what do I type here?
Y equals 4x plus b.
y
You
equals
have to put a number for this. Y is equal to type equation. So it wants you to type it like that. And we will check. Y is equal to 4x. That's the slope we first calculated. And my
Minus
b is a
9.
minus 9.
Okay, so that's what I was just asking. Okay. So it can't be left as 4x plus b. You have to solve.
We need to solve for b.
Okay.
And to get, what did we do first?
plug in the numbers
the
and
slope.
solve the equation.
Find the slope. So my slope is a 4. What I need to type is going to start with y is equal to 4x something. That's the plus b part. Pick, this equation works for any point on the line. Pick some point on the line, any one of the given 2 points, doesn't matter. And then solve for b. And if you choose the first point, you get a negative 9. If you choose the second point, you get the same negative 9. And this becomes minus 9. Let's read the blue part, simplify your answer. I think it's this part. Type your equation in solid-intercept form. Use integers or fractions for any numbers in the equation. Okay, so that's what it wants you to type. Y is equal to 4x minus 9. Okay, let's do one more and take a break. Okay, write an equation for this line. Now, what is the slope?
The slope is
Can you read the coordinates of those 2 red points?
yeah.
Yeah.
X is 0 and Y is 7.
Wait,
Negative.
no,
You
x,
Negative.
see the slopes, right?
Yeah.
X is 0, and Y is,
0, 0.
0, 0.
And then the second one is 7 and negative 4.
Okay, do the same thing. First let's get this.
okay.
It's just one thing I can Oh, yeah, that's what I was saying. For practice test 3.75 point, that's what I was checking. But 3.75 point, altogether 15. The 4 tests,
Oh, wow.
20. And where is the post test?
Right there.
I think it's this one,
Yep.
and that's the other part. If you don't do this, automatically the highest you can get drops to 95. And do this, it's only the 5 points because it's the same as the pre-test. Am I right? I never checked it, that's what I heard. So,
Yeah.
I'm gonna cry.
First you need to read these numbers from the picture. And after
So I got negative 4 over 7.
it's going to be negative because this line is way down, and it doesn't have to be a whole number. If it's a whole number, good. If it's not a whole number, still good. Negative 4 over 7.
So then I go back over here, right? And I do what we did over here. Because it's a fraction.
It's a fraction, negative 4 over 7.
Oh, no, now I just plug it in. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's asking you to write an equation in this form. Y is equal to
Mm-hmm.
mx plus b. I found this m.
Mm-hmm.
Negative 4 over 7. Okay. Use the first point, this point. It's gonna make life easy for you. Use this point. X is 0, y is 0. Okay. X is 0, y is 0. B would be 0. Otherwise, if the only way you can make this work is if x is 0, this whole thing is 0. You have a 0 here. If b is anything but 0, things won't work. B is 0.
Is this, geometry? Algebra?
Well, that will be, I mean,
I think this is more algebra. Linear.
Linear algebra?
Yeah, never taken geometry, so.
It feels like trigonometry right now to me.
I think geometry is kind of more like.
Angles, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
that's the equation it wants to figure out.
So y equals
Okay, cool.
4, negative 4
Okay, your b
over
needs the y.
x.
Where does the line need the y?
0.
And that's why your b
So,
is 0. You can read that P from the graph. Now you can read the slope from the graph too. Look at these 2 points. Right? These 2 points. If you move from x0 to x7, the line drops by 4. Or the rise is negative 4, rise over rise. Negative 4 over 7, that's the slope. And the B value, the y coordinate of this point is 0. So that one is equal. So which ones have we solved? Right? Which ones have we answered? 24 through 30. Let's see which ones it does. Oh. Should I do anything else here?
No, because it's simplified and it's also far stuff one.
Okay, let's see what 24. Okay, 24 to 30. We will do one more. With just the ones with the lines in it. I'm sure about this.
Okay. Let's do it.
After a break, just the ones. It starts, let's see, the first one is, let's get to the first one. No. What is this?
Subtract by adding the opposite.
Any number minus itself, positive, negative, you pick. Any number, negative 4, minus the same negative 4.
Okay.
The difference between the difference between two same numbers is 0.
Right, okay.
Again, order. This should be. Okay, what about this one? Very quick.
Let's see. Evaluate. So we have negative 4 to the third.
Negative 36.
Oh, I thought it was 144.
Oh my god. How are y'all doing this so fast?
What was that rule you taught us with the thing? When it's squared?
144.
Okay, so
Because isn't
12.
You would have to
So it's
do,
12
since it's
squared.
-3 and it's being times by negative, the variables being squared, not the 4. So you do -3 squared, then times it by -4.
Oh, okay, what I was doing.
So it's negative 144?
No, it's negative 36, because you'll do -3 times -3, which will give you positive 9, and you'll times it by the -4, which is negative 36. Because the variable is being squared, not the whole, like,
Okay, that's tricky. So just the variable is being squared, not the whole thing.
yeah. I
Okay.
literally just did that one, that's the only reason why I know it.
Okay, got it.
If there were parentheses around 4x,
Mm-hmm.
Then it
then
would,
it would be.
okay.
Here is the square of negative 3 times the negative 3. And the square of negative 3 is a positive 9. So the final answer to this one will be negative 36.
Negative 36. Okay.
Say yes with parentheses. If you want to go carefully inside out, you don't have to do any of the questions in the case. Okay, what's the answer to this? What is it? Let's see.
Isn't it? Never mind. I want to say.
2 plus 4 plus x, so that's 6 plus, hold on.
0.
Oh.
Say that, I'm not.
Hold on.
It's like,
2 plus
there's
4
no zero answer right now.
plus x
6 plus
Equals
something is equal
3
to 6.
plus
What is it?
3. Okay, 6
0.
and then 6,
6 plus 6 is If 6 plus X is 6, X is 0.
6. But why isn't it 1? Because if you have 6x on the left side, and then 6.
Cause it's not 6x, it's just
Six
6
plus-
plus x.
Oh, okay. Got it. So then I would just subtract 6 and then x.